What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I know it's been a while since I posted my last video, I think a couple months. What's happened in those couple months has been sort of life-altering for me in a good way. The price was high that I had to pay, but I'll put a link in the description about what's happened with me. In long story long, I found out I was sick in August, and I had been sick my entire life for the most part. And through diet and some supplements, I was able to cure myself. And to say that my life has profoundly changed is such a wild understatement. Through my research, I found out that about 80% of people suffer some form of what I've had to varying degrees. And so I'll put a link in the description. If you have any sort of skin condition like acne or psoriasis or depression, or you just can't lose weight no matter what you do, I'm not selling anything. I'm not endorsing any products. This is just about being American and our food being garbage and our gut being turned to a certain way, and we need to turn it back. So here's a before and after picture of what happened to me from August to November. Is shocking. I'm not a workout guy, but it goes so much further than physique or anything like that. I have an entire new body of skin, and the depression and the brain fog and things like that I just thought were how I was are gone. Okay, enough with that. I have gotten a couple new cameras. I'm not a camera collector. I'm not a gearhead, but these sort of just kind of came into my life in one way or another. So this video is about the Nikon F4, which I believe is one of the most beautiful cameras I've ever seen in my entire life. This one, I believe, from what it appears, had never been used. Maybe if it was used, it was just used to test it. It's absolutely mint. And what's so crazy about this camera is that it's like $250 online right now on eBay. It's such a wildly inexpensive camera, and I think I understand why, because my policy was always that I didn't want anything that relied on batteries. My Pentax 6.7 has a tiny battery that when it gets cold or if that battery gets low, the camera doesn't work, and that sucks. That was one of the main reasons I got my Nikon SP, because it's an all manual, no battery camera that will work in any conditions, and it's indestructible. I did find though that with the SP, I was missing some shots because it's very slow to focus. And I wanted something with autofocus. I'm not normally shooting in 20-degree weather, and so the battery issue was nominal where I live, but I was missing certain shots with autofocus. Also, on a couple of occasions, I did forget my light meter, and I'm not a Sunny 16 guy, and so I wanted the option to have like an aperture priority or a shutter priority type of situation, like, or if I'm in another riot like I've shot before, just put on auto and let it go. And I'm really shocked how accurate this camera's meter is. I've never used an in-camera meter before. Every photo I've ever taken in my life has been with an external light meter. I've tested this, it's spot on. That being said, I still want creative control to tweak things one way or the other, but in a pinch, if I really had to and I had to move fast, the meter on this camera is absolutely spot on. And so the autofocus, you know, if you read Nikon F4 autofocus, there was, oh, it's slow. It's the very first camera ever to have autofocus, and it works freaking great. And so I shot a couple test rolls with it just to make sure it all worked. Those came out good. I guess I'll throw a few of those in this video too. But I knew everything was working in the camera, so I decided to put it through its tests and shoot a roll of slide film. And I met a beautiful, beautiful girl a few weeks ago when I was doing my my Instax portraits with my Mamiya out on the street. I called her up, said, hey, you want to do this thing? She said yes. And here we go. So enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions. I might do a little bit of narration over some of the photos, but here on out. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.